Good evening, basketball fans. We send a hearty welcome here to Comet Fieldhouse in Waupaca. Game one of our doubleheader will be on the way at about 5:45 will be the opening tip. It is Waupaca and Wrightstown head-to-head. Girls basketball will be first, then the boys will follow. Right now, just doing a quick audio test for you guys, get you guys ready for this game between Waupaca and Wrightstown. Again, tip-off for the first game at 5:45. And a very good evening, basketball fans. We send a hearty welcome here to Comet Fieldhouse here in Waupaca as we get set for our doubleheader tonight. This game got moved up from yesterday due to the early expected weather that's going to be on the way tomorrow. We've already seen some schools around mid-Wisconsin already announce closings for tomorrow. So we get a girls then boys doubleheader as the Wrightstown Tigers are in town taking on the Waupaca Comets. My name is Mike Wellen. Alongside me, Dan Nelson on the camera, Allison Wolf on the production side of things in our instant replay tonight. As we will start on the girls' side. Wrightstown coming in with a record of 7-4. They are 6-2 overall in the Northeastern Conference on a 5-game winning streak as they look to continue that run under their head coach Eric Bombinski. And so let's take a look at the starters for Wrightstown. For Wrightstown, starting at guard, a 5'8 sophomore. Number 2, their leading scorer, Ella Verbaten. Starting at guard, a 5'2 junior, number 10, Kaya Like. Starting at guard, a 5'8 junior, number 21, Mallory Caldwell. At guard, a 5'7 senior, number 23, Grace Peters. And at forward, a 5'9 junior, number 44, Ella Fondry. Again, that's going to be Verbaten, Like, Caldwell, Peters, and Fondry for Wrightstown in their blue jerseys, white numbers and letters, Tigers across the front with white tiger stripes down the side. For the Waupaca Comets and first-year head coach Adam Chaplin, they'll use the same 5 they've been using for quite a while now. Starting at guard, a 5'6 sophomore, number 1, Haley Bouchard. At forward, a 5'7 sophomore, number 2, Ava Whittle. At forward, a 5'8 sophomore, number 12, Taylor Kling. At forward, a 5'10 junior, number 44, Rosie Waymeyer. And at center, a 5'9 senior, number 54, Macy Stidinsky. Comets in their home whites, blue numbers, red letter across the front, spelling Comets. For this one, solid crowd, we're still filing in. JV boys are playing behind the curtain. We'll have the boys game following this for about 15 minutes following the conclusion of this game. It'll be the boys side of things between these two schools, rivals in the Northeastern Conference. Waupaca Comets looking to snap a 3-game losing streak here in this one. Going back, the last time they got a win was over against Clintonville before the new year. As they announce the starters for Waupaca. And for this game, there's no national anthem for this first game. There will be the full opening ceremonies for the boys game following this one. Of course, we have 2 games going on already on the boys side. Looks like the first JV game is 11-1 Wrightstown in the JV 1 game. So Waupaca is going to go right to left as you look at your screen. Wrightstown left to right. Again, Wrightstown in the blue jerseys, Waupaca in the white. Waupaca coming in at 3-11. They're 2-6 in Northeastern Conference play. As, of course, as always fitting for right before the opening tip of basketball to play Van Halen's Jump. Not quite like Crisscross, but for kid and play. It looks like it will be Fondry jumping against Waymeyer. The 44s will match up. The ball is up. It is set back 1 by Waupaca, and they get first possession. Haley Bouchard will bring things up. Man-to-man defense for Wrightstown to get things going. Waymeyer on the elbow underneath. Stidinsky on the block. Kick back to Kling. Kling, the top 3-point shooter on the team. Comes in shooting 35% from deep. Bouchard spins away. Underhand to Kling. High post touch to Stidinsky. Again, tough defense already for Wrightstown early on. There's Whittle in the corner. She gets a drive baseline, goes block to block. Pass was late and then turned over, taken by Verbaten. Fondry underneath. She'll go to the block. Trapped on the baseline to kick it back out. Like on the drive. And here's Verbaten. Hard pass, Colwell. She'll take an open 3, and she hits it. Mallory Colwell, a 41% three-point shooter. Hits the triple other way, and then we're going to get another turnover as spinning into a triple team was Bouchard. And we got a couple of quick turnovers here in the first 56 seconds of the game. Leading scorer, Ella Verbatim, averaging 14.5 a game. Talented sophomore for this team, so a lot of talented underclassmen for these two teams. As that one is going to be out of bounds as Like bounce a knee-to-knee with Stadinsky, who used the baseline as an extra defender. And there's the first turnover for Wrightstown. And they'll come out with some pressure. Bouchard looking for that quick jump trap, has to go around one hand across to Kling over the timeline. Underneath, finds Whittle. She'll go up, and she'll go to the line and shoot a pair. So they break the press, have a wide open look on the block. And Ella Fondry will get her first personal. It's then Ava Whittle to shoot 2 free throws, where she is 25% on the season. There's a big thanks to Wheelers for our instant replay as Whittle hits the first free throw. Might as well that for furniture, appliances, and mattresses Waupaca knows the only place to turn is Hanson Furniture. Shop all the top brands with service you can trust. That'll make your home and your business, your home as such comfortable as you expect. That's Hanson Furniture right here in Waupaca. Second free throw, no good. Fondry the board. It is Fondry right now, kicks it back. Verbatim looking to drive on Bouchard. Colwell thought about another three, and there's one tipped, almost stolen. Verbatim right back to Colwell. She'll take the 2, and she hits a long 2. Right foot was on the wing, on the line, and it's going to be 5-1. As Waupaca breaks the press this time, down by 4. 5-1 early on, 2 minutes gone by. Pick and roll, Bouchard goes all the way around into the corner, finds Kling. Kling will take the 3, that's going to be way too long. Rebound saved, almost. And it goes to Waupaca, and Bouchard will score. Hustle points for Bouchard. Makes it a 2-point game. Here's Verbatim. Over to Kyle Like against this Waupaca zone. Waupaca rarely plays man-to-man defense. Colwell Verbatim. She'll take a deep 3. And she's got it. Ella Verbatim, a 42% shooter from deep. Gets her first triple. Waymire finds Stadinsky. Macy backs her shoulder down, gets it knocked away and out of bounds. Good play there by Fondry. Stadinsky tried to clear out some room to get in a layup, and Fondry just got the hands through and knocked it away. Baseline inbound for Whittle. Off to the right. Goes to Waymire. She'll go through contact and scores. Rosie Waymire, second leading scorer on the team, averaging just over 10.5 a game. Gets her first points there. We're back to a 3-point game, 8-5. Here's Verbatim. Back to Colwell. Those two have all the points so far. Like against this 3-2 look. High-low pass. Fondry trapped on the basket. Throws it high. Verbatim. Pump fake and brings it right back out. Kick back Like. Here's Colwell near side. Bouchard trying to jump every passing lane. Here's an open 3 on the side. Too strong. Rebound is going to be taken by Kling, and a foul called on Like. Going to be her first, the team's second. We'll get a timeout taken by Waupaca. We shall do the same. We'll step aside. 14:42 to go, 8-5 Wrightstown. Back after this message on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities, a lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. The future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Broadcasting live here in Waupaca, and the inbound was almost stolen by Like. Actually, it was stolen when they pointed it back the other way. So we'll get a sub in. It'll be Bryn Bosley. Waupaca ball on the right. And it's underhanded across to Bouchard. The press really kind of falls off now. Just taking their time up. There's Ava Whittle. Hard pass out to Haley Bouchard. Post touch, Waymire gets the great feed but can't hit the layup. Rebound taken there by Bryn Bosley. Hard pass to Verbatim, gets by, goes all the way around, goes up and scores. Ella Verbatim now with 5, makes it a 5-point game, 10-5. And Kling is going to draw the foul on Kyle Light. That's going to be her second and the team's third, and she'll have to head to the bench for Briley DeRocher, a 5'7" junior. Might as well cash your own future at Waupaca Foundry. They're now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cash your own future, jobs.waupacafoundry.com. A big thanks to everyone joining us wherever you may be. Game 1 of this doubleheader. Bouchard pulls up mid-range jumpers, too long. Rebound is tapped around. Colwell comes out with it. And all the way down, Foundry scores in transition. And a travel will be called on Whittle after that inbound. Third turnover. 13:48 to go, first half, 12-5 Wrightstown. Inbound quick to Bosley, catch and shoot 3, that's off the back iron. Rebound cleared out by Whittle. As Taylor Kling will get it over the timeline and gets it to Bouchard to set up the offense. King trying to get a post touch, a bounce down too far for Waymeyer and out of bounds. Another turnover, a reminder as well as Wrightstown to bring things up from our friends at SC Swiderski. They're an SES apartment or homes where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. So no matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. On the drive, DeRocher. Underhand over, turns it over. Waymeyer gets the steal. Sharp finds Whittle. Over to Kling. Right block, Stadinsky. To Whittle. Hard pass, Bouchard. She'll look to drive on Verbatim. Step back and kick out to Whittle. Quick closeout there by Colwell. Underhand to Kling. That one almost stolen, and it is stolen. Here comes DeRocher. Goes around Kling. Yes, and one. DeRocher with a chance for a three-point play. First foul on Taylor Kling. And DeRocher, who's a 41% foul shooter, will shoot one to try and get the three-point play. As Peyton Tuma will check in for the Comets. And Grace Peters back in for Wrightstown. DeRocher, he misses the free throw. Rebound to Whittle. Oh, and there's going to be a carry called on Whittle. He's sixth Waupaca turnover. Caitlin Gieb in the game now for Wrightstown, number 22, against the zone. A 3-2 or a 1-2-2, depending on how you want to describe it. Pass to the block. Bosley right back to Rocher for Baton. Hard pass across. Underneath to Gieb, trying to step through. Great pass underneath to Rocher, goes up and scores. Just textbook ball movement against the zone for Wrightstown there. Lead is up to 11, 16-5 as Bouchard, little floater, that's a way off to the left. Rebound cleared out there by Gieb. And then she turns it over. Waymeyer, no good. Rebound to Verbatim. Ella Verbatim trying to step through. Will draw an offensive foul called as Stadinsky took a charge. That's the fourth foul on Wrightstown. And it'll be the fourth turnover for Wrightstown. Bouchard hustling over the timeline, pass to Verbatim, gets a natural pick, but she bobbles, has to throw it back, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Comets get a break there. Bouchard had an open path to the basket, but she lost the handle. But it went off of DeRocher. Inbound on the baseline, over to Bouchard. Underneath Waymeyer, looking for a seal, trying to step through Stadinsky. Pump fake goes up. Finds Tuma, and then she shuffled her feet and travels. As Colwell will check in for verbatim. Let's go for our friends over at Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction's been partnering with private and public customers since 1984 with their own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. That's Stop Construction, STAAB, a 100% employee-owned company. And a foul called on Waupaca underneath. Macy Stadinsky will get her first personal, the team's second. Again, this game 1 of 2 tonight here from Waupaca. It'll be the boys after this one between Waupaca and Wrightstown. Conference play tonight. Again, this game was originally supposed to be tomorrow night, but again with the impending weather, as there's a foul on Whittle. With the impending weather expected to start early tomorrow morning, they decided to just play both games tonight. And you always find all of our list of games on ZaleskiSports.com. Things, of course, subject to change as the weather goes. We already had a couple cancellations. As there's one knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with Wrightstown. First, stay tuned as well at halftime. Today we're going to have the latest episode of Marathon Red Raider Hard Knocks, or All Access, I should say. Hard Knocks was the fall. Marathon All Access, we'll take a look at the Marathon Girls program as there's a foul called on Waupaca, their 4th team foul. We'll see if they go 2 or 44. It'll be the second foul on Whittle, bringing Josie Nickel into the game. It'll be Marathon All Access. We'll focus on the Marathon Girls basketball team in the Merriwood. And a wonderful story from that program of a courageous player. DeRocher over onto the wing. First check out every Wednesday. Those go live. There's a 3, no good by Colwell. Rebound to Nickel. Bouchard over to Josie Nickel. Trying to get that post entry, tipped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Waupaca. 10:06 to go. Comets in a little bit of a scoring drought, about 5 minutes now. Sends Rosie Waymeyer's bucket. Bouchard over to Peyton Tuma. Fires a missile of a pass, goes off a Nickel and stolen there by Peters, and then she throws it back the other way. 5 turnovers for Wrightstown, 8 for Waupaca. She approached the 1/4 mark of this game. And stay tuned. Again, we'll have a timeout taken by Waupaca. It's a full, so we'll do the same. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Stop Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Broadcasting live from Comet Fieldhouse here in Waupaca. It is Northeastern Conference basketball, as this is a new one. 4 players on the baseline. The ref is saying, are you going to go on the floor or what? I think they're telling coach he cannot move. He can't run baseline. The plan was going to be for Waupaca. I think they're going to try and mess things around there. But when you're stationary on the inbound, you can't do that kind of stuff. So here's Bouchard. Would have been a really clever inbound play for sure. Nickel. Backdoor cut to Bouchard. She'll have to catch it behind her and bring it back out. 9.5 to go here in the first half. It's an 11-point Wrightstown lead, 16-5. Behind 5 points from Verbatim and Caldwell as Nickel hits the three. The first three-pointer of the year for Josie Nickel. Makes it an 8-point game. And there's one almost stolen by Peyton Tuma, but recovered by Peters. Along with DeRocher. Bosley gave Caldwell the only starter, or one or two starters, I should say. And in and out rebound tipped up and taken by Waymeyer. First rebound for Rossi Waymeyer. Bouchard finds Nickel. Trying to spin back baseline, back to Bouchard. High pass just outside the paint. Waymeyer goes up. Is it blocked? That play blocked by Bryn Bosley. As Grace Peters trying to find one through. That's turned over. As Coach Chaplin calling out the play for Waupaca. Nickel under the block. Bouchard and do a quick double. Underhand to Tuma. Give and go right back to Peyton Tuma. Trying to drive baseline and has it tipped, does not get tipped, it's just thrown away and another turnover. As here comes Verbatim back on the floor. And she'll run point. And both these teams fairly junior heavy, junior and sophomore heavy. Verbatim finds Colo. She'll take the open three in the corner. That's an air ball. Goes out to Peters. And then she turns it over. 7:35 remaining. Fondry in next whistle for the Tigers. Tuma underneath to Bouchard. Has to catch her under the block. Trying to pivot away. Turns around mid-range. Fade away is good. 4 points for Bouchard. Makes it a 6-point game. 16-10. Long skip into the corner. Wide open three is off the back. Rebound to Nickel off the arms of Caldwell. So Haley Bouchard finds Tuma over to Nickel. Has it poked away backside, it's going to roll out of bounds. Last touch Verbatim or Peters, one of the two. Kling will check back in. So will Fondry. There's over our friends at Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, here to keep you happier and healthier. Is your full-service pharmacy, whether you need prescriptions filled or just browsing their great natural medicine section. You know their goal is always about you. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family caring for your family. Waymeyer goes up and is going to go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. Foul called on Bosley, her first. As Rosie Waymeyer, a 51% foul shooter, will shoot two and hit the first. Chance to get it back within four here with this free throw. That's going to be too long, and she gets the shooter's touch. Plenty of backspin on that basketball. Verbatim looking to drive against this zone. Gets by Bouchard, takes herself block-to-block pass. Great move, but Bosley can't finish. Rebound to Waymeyer. Wrightstown's getting some great looks at the basket, but they've been struggling just getting the ball through the basket the past few minutes. Quick flash cut over to Kling, underneath to Studinsky. She'll take the fade away, and she's got the jumper. First points for Studinsky. It's a 2-point game, 16-14. On a 9-0 run for Waupaca. Now started with that nickel three. Into the corner it goes. Caldwell gets around Kling to the elbow. Fondry, free throw jumper. Bank is not open. Rebound to Studinsky. chance to tie or take the lead here for Waupaca. Nickel will drive and find Bashard back on the left side. And there's going to be a moving screen, an illegal screen called on Taylor Kling. Her second personal. They'll keep her in. Nickel will get a break with 5:33 to go. So a starting five back out there for Waupaca. And that's Ella Verbatim. Run point along with Colwell, Peters, Fondry, and Bosley. There's one poked away and stolen by Whittle. Finds Bashard left side. She'll go up and score. We're tied. 16-16. And an 11-0 run to tie this one back up with 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Colwell to the free throw line, pinballing around. Whittle dives for it. It'll be a jump ball, which will keep it with the Wrightstown Tigers, but flip the arrow. With 4:52 remaining. Peters will inbound on the baseline. Underneath Verbatim, gets free, has to pivot back around, kick it to the baseline. Bosley for three, and we're going to get a whistle and a 3-second call. We'll turn it over. The 9th Wrightstown turnover, just now one behind Waupaca with 10. Oh, Whittle barely got reestablished back in time. Trying to get around the screen. Comets has to hustle up to his timeline, and Bashard, step for step with Verbatim, gets free. Goes up, throws one up at the basket, no good. Rebound, pinballed around, and volleyballed over. Kling sends it back through again, and eventually goes out of bounds. Stays with Waupaca. As we will see Briley DeRocher checking back in for Peters. As well as Sterling Culligan Water is the perfect go-to for quality water for your home or business, so enjoy Culligan Water. Only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Bashard. Hard pass across to Kling now. Trying to poke one free and turned over. They tried to hit the post and it wasn't there. Verbatim to DeRocher. High post touch. Through up and in off the glass there for Ella Fondry. Ends the scoring drought and the run. (18-16) Wrightstown. Whittle gets it to Bashard to set up the offense. 3:45 to go. High post touch. Waymeyer goes up, over, and good, and one for Rossi Waymeyer. Chance at a three-point play. She has 6 points, looking for number 7. That's going to be the second foul on Bryn Bosley, team 6th. As Waymeyer fighting through contact, will shoot this free throw. Got a big thanks to Wheeler's Auto for our instant replay. And the free throw is good for Rossi Waymeyer. She's 3 for 3 from the line. Waupaca has their first lead of the game at 19-18. Verbatim finds Colwell. Trying to spin her way around to DeRocher. Verbatim on the left side, wing-to-wing pass. Setting up a high-low post. There's a three, and it's good for Ella Verbatim. She has 8 first-half points. As we'll get a foul called on Mallory Colwell, which will put Waupaca at the free throw line with a 1-and-1. And I think Ava Whittle will be the shooter. She will. Whittle 1 for 2 at the line tonight with a 1-and-1 here. And that's off to the right, no good. Rebound taken by Fondry. And then there's going to be a lot of contacts. And I think Stadinsky is going to get called for her second. And it will be the second foul on Macy. Stadinsky team's sixth. Comes now the third player with 2 fouls. Commons keeping them all on the floor. Kling, Whittle, and Stadinsky. Inbound for Colwell, baseline left. The second A of Waupaca. For Baton. Up by 2. Wing top to wing. Trying to break this zone. Colwell drives baseline. Goes to the block. DeRocher, she'll take a 3. That's too strong, but hustling back. Battled with her own teammate, and so it's going to be called a travel. Wrightstown forcing a jump with themselves. And a timeout taken by Waupaca. It's a 30. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. 2:30 to go. 21-19 Wrightstown. Back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Broadcasting live from Comet Fieldhouse. Again, game 1 of our girls and boys doubleheader between Waupaca and Wrightstown. Get set for following this one. It'll be a separate video for the boys game, so you have to go to a new link as that's turned over by Rosie Waymire. So for the boys game, it will be, just to give you guys a heads up, it will be a separate video. So look for that. You have to go to ZaleskiSports.com. You'll find the boys game. It'll be a separate video. Colwell traveled with it. And Coach Bombinski, I think, wanted a foul called. Turnovers 12-11, Waupaca. Inbound goes to Bouchard. Waupaca also only down to already 2 timeouts for the game. There's one tipped and stolen. Colwell. And gets called for a double dribble, so they turn it right back. Inbound on the side, 2:05 to go. Inbound, hard pass to Kling, right back to Whittle. She loses her footing. Will force a jump ball. She'll keep it with Waupaca with 1:58 to go. And you know Coach Chapman he's not going to take any more timeouts this half. Leave himself with 1 for the entire second half. Wrightstown with all 5 of theirs. Bouchard finds Ava Whittle. Bounce to Kling on the wing. And it's going to be held and will go to the line. Taylor Kling will shoot a free throw, 1-1. First foul on Briley DeRocher. Taylor Kling 55% from the line. We'll have a 1-1. And the first one will fall. Chance to tie the game here with 105 seconds. And we are tied again. No, wave it off. No good. She stepped over the foul line. So a lane violation gives it back to Wrightstown. They keep the lead. Kling stepped over the free throw line when she let go of the basketball. So still a 1-point lead, 21-20, and then that one tipped. DeRocher can't save it, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover goes back to Waupaca. Both teams now with 13 giveaways. There's Bouchard, hip for hip with Verbatim. And two players are going to be going head-to-head for the next 2 years on the basketball court. Rosie Waymire on the block. Oh, she traveled, yep. Slid the pivot and turns it over. Final minute 20 here of the first half. Waupaca looking to get their second lead. So come out with some light pressure. We picked up at half court. Colwell finds Verbaeten, trying to get by Whittle, and draws the third foul on Ava Whittle. Leaned in to try and get the reach, and she does. Whittle's going to have to go to the bench with her third personal. And Verbaeten will have a 1-and-1 where she is a 71% foul shooter. And she hits the front end. 9 points for Verbaeten here in the first half. And she hits them both. First player in double figures tonight is the leading scorer for the Tigers, the sophomore, Ella Verbaeten. We're in the final minute now, 3-point lead. Peyton Tuma catching it, post touch, Waymire goes wide open and scores. 9 points for Waymire, makes it a 1-point game. 49 seconds left. Both teams in the bonus as well for the rest of the half. Colwell and Verbaeten playing catch. Colwell finds Verbaeten. That one, I don't know how that wasn't a kick, but it's a turnover, and then Bouchard is tripped up and a foul. Foul on Verbaeten, that's her second. And Bouchard will have a 1-and-1. Haley, a 52% foul shooter this year. And she hits the front end. Chance to tie things, or chance to take the lead here with 33 seconds left. Coach Bombinski leaving Verbaeten out there with 2 fouls. And free throw is no good. Rebound poked free, and Waymire out with it. Her third rebound of the day. Bouchard finds Tuma over to Kling. Waymire touch on the block. Kick right back out to Peyton Tuma. Here's Kling. 17 seconds left. Comets will bring it back. We'll see if they play for one or if they actually try and run a play. Here Coach Bombinski saying make sure you don't reach. They switch. And a 5-second call called on Waupaca. A 5-second closely guarded. They're saying Bouchard did not make a move to the basket. And with 7.8 seconds left, Wrightstown will have a chance at the last shot. Verbaeten into the corner for DeRocher. Goes around contact, goes up, can't finish. Put back is no good, and we will go to half. This game is tied up 23-23 after 18 minutes. Stay tuned. On the way, it'll be the latest episode of Marathon All Access coming up now on Zaleski Sports.
Marathon Red Raiders All Access is sponsored by Security Health Plan. Security Health Plan. Promises kept, plain and simple. Visit securityhealth.org today.
Keep working. Come on, 20 seconds. Rebounder, keep working. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Let's just have the prime player start with it and go chase. Throw it to that side. Just go. Yep. Just go chase it. Go. Good, good. That's good. One-on-one. Nice. You must see the rim and then make a decision. Okay? Quicker decision. Let's go. Go. See it. Move it. See it. Move it. See it. Attack it. Shoot it. There you go. Good take, Danny. Outlet. I think there's times where, go ahead, cut, Maven. You know, if I go here, I don't need to get all the way down here. I can just get to here, and then look, I've got 1 or 2 options on that side that I can kick that ball, and that's great. That really makes the defense work then, right? That creates a long closeout. All right, Addie, go. Cut, Maven, go.
My name is Maddie, and I beat cancer. Friday, we're doing a game against Prentice, and we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network. And they've helped me a lot. I'm a miracle child this year, and I'm doing a lot of things to help them raise money. Being in sports, I played all throughout my treatment. I played all 4 years of high school. I played in middle school. So I just wanted to keep with it, and I knew like if I kept doing that, like it would just help me boost my confidence. I'm thankful for the whole community. They really came together and helped raise money for me at the beginning of all my treatment, and my parents are always a big support. My brothers, my whole family, and just everyone around in the community was a support. I just kept a positive mindset, and I didn't let anything let me down because I knew I was going to beat it, and I didn't want to let it beat me. It was a pretty good feeling. I mean, finding out that I was cancer-free, I knew that like that was my biggest achievement I was ever gonna make in my life. My message to anyone who's going through this is just to stay positive and always look at the good. Even though there's gonna be bad days, just think about all the positives. Have as much fun as you can. Keep your mind distracted.
Offensively, we know that it's always whatever, and I really feel like kids are, the more comfortable you become passing and catching the ball, squaring. Emma and Miley, I thought you did a really nice job of seeing the rim and then making decisions, whether that be to attack or pass. Guards, I thought we moved it pretty well, and second half, I thought we were better offensively, and it showed. Give yourself a clap, 1, 2, 3. Nice job. All right. We know we're a young team. But enjoy this, okay? This is a really great win for you. Prentice is a pretty good team. They've played a lot of the Edgar's tough. They played Stratford tough, you saw. Girls, we've got second half of the conference season coming starting next week. Now it's our time. And we show how much better and better and better we're getting. Give yourself a clap, 1, 2, 3. Without further ado, and we have one more thing after this, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Yes! All right. Meadow has the game ball. Okay? We will get everybody and get their autograph. Yeah. Okay? And that ball, Maddie, come on up. Yeah. This ball's going to Maddie. Come on up. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Let's go. Break it down. 50-50, and then we're going to do that pass the hat thing. We'll let you know. Please help us out. We are together. We are family. We should do it the whole time. No, just okay. Just
Well, we had a conversation when we found out what was happening tonight, and it's a doubleheader, and we wanted to make people aware that officials are people too, so we took our game checks and donated it to the cause tonight. So we're not looking for individual recognition. We just happen to be the lucky crew that was assigned to this night, and we heard what was going on. We thought it was an opportunity for us to bring the human side of officiating to basketball, because when you're playing or your children are playing, it's a big deal if there's a foul called or not a foul. But what we've learned through high school sports and sports in general is there's a lot bigger lessons in life, and this was an opportunity for us to be a part of it. So that's why we chose to help out tonight. So, and I will say that we were just lucky enough to be assigned. There's anybody as a part of the officiating community in Central Wisconsin that could have been assigned to this tonight that probably would have done the same thing.
Congrats on your senior year, Maddie, and for always giving your all and everything you do. Sending love to you.
Everybody stand and give these two courageous young ladies a huge round of applause.
We welcome you back here to Comet Fieldhouse as the boys team was showing some of the 4K kids as well during the timeout. Of course, a shout out as well to our friends over in Marathon for Marathon All Access. Trevor Zaleski doing some great work there, highlighting that team, this Red Raider team. As we get set for the second half, we're in the final minute. Quick look at your scoring summary. Starting with the Wrightstown Tigers, leading all scorers, 10 points in the first half for Ella Verbaten. Then 5 for Mallory Colwell, 4 apiece for Briley DeRocher and Ella Fondry. Is your scoring for the Tigers. For Waupaca, Rosie Waymeyer leads the way with 9 first half points. Haley Bouchard's up ahead of 7. 3 for Josie Nickel, 2 for Stadinsky, and 1 each for Whittle and Kling. Wrightstown will go right to left as you look at your screen. Waupaca left to right here in the second half. Back toward their own benches. It'll be Wrightstown basketball to start things off. And bringing things up will be Verbaten, along with Peters, Fondry, Colwell, and Like. And they go right away underneath. High pass, no good. Rebound to Macy Stadinsky, her second rebound of the day. College with 15 turnovers in that first half, 14 for Wrightstown. Kling finds Waymeyer, pivots back left, goes up with the left, off to the right. No good. Third rebound for Ella Fondry. There's a pass tipped by Whittle right back to Colwell. Over to Kyle Like, who had to sit for most of the half with foul trouble. Fondry trying to step through, and she would call for the travel. And turns it over. Wrightstown will press in a tie game. The pep band was getting here as well for the second game. They have all their instruments and their drums out on the bleachers down the baseline. There's Bouchard. Is able to get over the timeline. Finds Whittle over to Kling. Bounce into Rosie Waymeyer. Right back to Taylor Kling. Baseball pass across. And one bounce right back to Bouchard. Catch and shoot 3. That's off to the left. No good. Rebound. Force the tie-up. We'll get it to Waupaca. Minute 10 gone by here in the second half. And stay tuned. It'll be about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this game will be the boys' side. It'll be a separate video, separate stream for the boys' game. If Waupaca will have a chance to talk to Coach Chaplin as well during the pregame of the boys. On the turnover, Like goes around, scoops one up, and draws the foul. I think they're going to call Taylor Kling. Nope, that's number 4 on Ava Whittle. As that'll bring in Peyton Tuma. 2 free throws for Kyle Like. First one is no good. Like a 50% shooter from the foul line. Rise over our friends at 3K Custom Apparel for screen printing and custom apparel for your business, school, sports team, gift, or trip. Look to 3K Custom Apparel to get the job done right. They have a great variety of options, perfect for any occasion, as the second free throw no good. Rebound chased down, knocked out of bounds to Waupaca. Again, they have a great variety of options, perfect for any occasion or business, and have you covered from the design to the printing and then to your doorstep quickly. That is 3K Custom Apparel. The letter 3, the letter K, custom.com, as Caldwell knocks that one out of bounds, almost jumped the passing lane there. Inbound goes to Bouchard, right back to Peyton Tuma. Gets over the timeline and finds Bouchard, trying to drive on Like. And an offensive foul called on Bouchard on the clear out. First foul on Haley Bouchard, second team foul of the half. Player control. Coach Chaplin just saying, just calm down. Verbatim, over to Like. That one tipped away, still loose and stolen. Underneath, Studinsky has to try and find someone, and she throws it away. Another turnover, number 18. As Verbatim brings things up, still tied, 2+ minutes gone by. Neither team has scored here in the second half. Verbatim into the corner for Fondry. Over to Caldwell, quick trap, trying to step through. She gets to Fondry, steps through, block to block, Like, mid-range, good. Kyle Like gets her first couple of points. Makes it 25-23. Studinsky poked away and stolen. Verbatim and Fondry team up on it. Here is Ella Fondry, steps through, goes around and scores. 6 points for Ella Fondry. Wrightstown jumps out to a 4-point lead. Bouchard crossing, trying to get by Like to Kling. She'll take an open 3. That's a banking off to the left, no good. Rebound by Grace Peters. Here is Like. She'll drive and she traveled with it. Coach Rumbinski saying shoot the ball. She had an open 3. Waupaca will get it back. 14:51 on the clock. Waupaca 2 timeouts left. Wrightstown has all 5 of theirs. Kling will bounce to Bouchard. Guarded by Like. And they'll set the offense up. They switch on the screen. Bouchard now guarded by Verbatim. Post touch to Studinsky, trying to back down. Fading away. Her shot is short. Rebound is going to be taken by Like, and then she is fouled by Waymeyer. This is going to be the first on Rozzy Waymeyer, the 3rd team on Waupaca. It'll be Wrightstown basketball against a little bit of pressure from Waupaca. Might as well come to the Par 4 Bistro here in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Block-to-block pass, wide open, points for Peters. It's perfect for date nights, a family night out, or just your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54 here in Waupaca. As Bouchard. High pass to Tuma, he over to Kling. On the block, Bouchard trying to back her way down. Blocked by Verbatim. Underneath, going around, no good. Rebound, Fondry. Hands it across to Like. Colwell, she'll take an open three. That's no good. Rebound to Macy Stadinsky. An early jump for Wrightstown here in the second half. Stadinsky backing her way down, has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Waupaca on right in front of the scorer's table as Josie Nickel will check in for Peyton Tuma. Inbound to Bouchard in the backcourt. 13 and a half minutes to play. 6-point lead for Wrightstown. DeRocher and Bosley will be in next whistle for the Tigers. Bouchard somehow keeps the pivot there to Kling. Over to Nickel. And she's going to draw a reaching foul on Like. That's going to be her third. As DeRocher will check in again, as will Bryn Bosley. Reminders all that for all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and the surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. Stadinsky will get it to Nickel. And again, that's L&L Propane here in Waupaca. Back at the volleyball line, Bouchard comes looking for the first points, 5 minutes into the half. Nickel throws one up, looking for the bank. It's not there. Rebound, Fondry. Wrightstown fans in front of us standing up quickly, wanted a foul call, and there's a turnover. Bouchard back the other way, goes up with the left and banks it up and in. 9 points for Bouchard. Gets Waupaca on the board here in the second half. 29-25 Wrightstown. DeRocher. One dribbling over to Fondry. Tries to go block to block, pass a bit too far. And another turnover. Inbound for Nickel. Finds Kling. And yep, she hadn't reestablished, yes. Nickel had both feet on the baseline when she caught that pass back. And it's number 20 on the turnover counter. Baseline left. Colwell to Verbatim. She'll take the open three on the wing, and she's got it. 13 points for Ella Verbatim. She's got 3 triples. Again, she came in shooting 46 from the field, 42 from 3, 71 from the line. Great slash line for the sophomore as Nickel loses her footing and turns it over. 2-on-1. Colwell jumps out, blocked by Bouchard, out of bounds. 12:07 to go, 7-point lead. Wrightstown had the largest lead of the game. They led by 11 at one point. It was 16-5. Waupaca came back, tied it up. And it's been kind of back and forth since, but here in the second half, it's 9-2 in favor of Wrightstown. That high pass is going to be thrown away. There's a 20th Wrightstown turnover. Back in, Caitlin Gieb. In for Fondry. Inbound Bouchard. Trying to get the corner on DeRocher, cannot, and brings it back out. Over to Nickel. Bouchard. Post touch to Rosie Waymer into a double. Kick back to Kling. She'll take the long two, and she's got it. First field goal for Taylor Kling. She's got 3 points in the game. Lead is down to 5. Colwell and Verbatim and DeRocher on the outside of this 3-2 look and a high-low. Colwell for 3. Yes. 8 points for Colwell. Timeout Wrightstown. It's a full. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. Be back after these couple of messages on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My
Favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
We're broadcasting live from Waupaca, again, game one of our girls and boys doubleheader. Again, go to all of ZaleskiSports.com to find all of our games that we have covered tonight, including we only added today down in Whitefish Bay. Dominican taking on Racine St. Catharines on the boys' side tonight. And for the boys' game between Waupaca and Wrightstown, it'll be a separate stream, so you just go, if you're watching it on YouTube right now, go to Zaleski Sports tab. There's a pass underneath. Bouchard reverse layup is good. You'll be able to find that game there. Once we wrap this one up, it'll be within moments of that second game going up. That shot no good, and Kling will get the foul. Her third, team's fourth, and Bosley to the line for two, where she's a 58% shooter. And it'll be within just a couple of, maybe a minute or two of our broadcast ending. On the girls' side, we'll have the boys' one ready to go. First free throw, no good. Whereas for our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, they've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Colwell out. Second free throw, no good. Rebound back tapped out to Kling. Her second board. As here's Bouchard looking to drive to the baseline. Runs over into DeRocher. Nickel trying to back down. Goes up, scoops it up and in. What a move by Josie Nickel. Wow. Gets it back to a 4-point game. I did not know she had that in her bag of tricks. Beautiful scoop. She's got 5 in the game. That one poked away and stolen. Almost stolen. And then Stinsky's going to call for the foul that she couldn't quite handle. She's going to get her third. The team's fifth. Looks like all the JV games done on the boys' side. Down past the curtains. Inbound into the corner it goes for Bosley. Back to Verbatim along the floor with Fondry, DeRocher, and Gieb. Here is Fondry. Right back to Ella Verbatim. Verbatim leads all scorers with 13 in the game. High pass, DeRocher. Verbatim open three. That's a bit short. Rebound. Studinsky, who's going to draw the foul after she gets the board. I think it's going to be called on Bosley. And it will be. Her third, team second. Hey, thank you all for joining us wherever you may be. My name is Mike Wendland. Dan Nelson on the camera. Allison Wolf on the production side of things. Running the commercials, our scoreboard, our Wheeler's auto replay. Nickel. Hard pass to Bouchard. She's fading away. And we get a wedgie. I think it's the first one I've had this year. And now someone's got to go and get it. It looks like Coach Chaplin's going to do it. And he does. Round of applause for Coach Adam Chaplin. Ends up being a jump ball, essentially. Big smile on Coach's face. Got a big round of applause from the student section. Verbatim. To DeRocher. She'll take a shot. The shot no good from the corner. Rebound to Nickel. Bouchard, Nickel, Kling, Studinsky, and Waymeyer on the floor for Waupaca. Nickel almost at a one-touch, and she'll get the post entry to Waymeyer. She'll go around to the left side. Too strong on her shot there. Rebound there for Bryn Bosley. 35-31 Wrightstown. Fondry, she'll take the open three left side. High, arcing, looking for the bank. No good. Second rebound for Bouchard, back the other way. She'll step back, take the mid-range, and she's got it. 13 points for Bouchard, makes it a 2-point game. We see Colwell in next whistle. Verbatim over to Fondry. Long skip to Rocher. Driving past Kling, goes off of Studinsky, scoops it up and in. 6 points for Briley DeRocher. Lead back to 4, 8.5 to go here in the second half. Bouchard, as we got plenty of people filing in already. I mean, this crowd has doubled in size in the past 20 minutes. Going up and in, Rosie Waymeyer. She's got 11. 37-35, Wrightstown. Bosley into the corner. Fondry, she'll take another three. High arcing shot. It's on line, but a bit long. Rebound there for Waymeyer, her fourth board. Chance to tie or take the lead. Josie Nickel. Hard pass to Kling. Kling and Bouchard, the two top three-point shooters, both around 30%. Bouchard drives to the baseline, trapped there, finds Waymeyer, head down, goes around, goes through, and goes to the line. We'll see who gets the foul on that one. It's going to be either 2 or 22. And it's going to be the third foul on Ella Verbaeten. So Rosie Waymeyer will shoot 2 to try and tie this game. First one is too long and no good. Like, Caldwell, and Peters checking back in. They'll be joined by Fondry and DeRocher. Second free throw is good. Waymeyer now 4 or 5 from the line. 12 points in the game, and the lead is 1. 37-36 with Verbaeten off the floor. I think now Caldwell might be the primary option. DeRocher back to Kaya Like. High post touch, Fondry gets around, poked away, but back to Caldwell. Long skip to Rocher. Nobody having the ball for long. Fondry gets around to the corner. Caldwell open three, near side. That's too long. Rebound poked around and chased down by Rosie Waymeyer. Ball is tipped away, out of bounds. Waupaca. As Coach Bombinski calls off the press, Waupaca will have a chance to walk it up with the final 7 minutes. So you approach 7 o'clock. Bouchard throws it away. Caldwell with a run out. And she hits the layup. 10 points for Mallory Caldwell. And the lead is 3. Bouchard finds Taylor Kling right back to Bouchard mid-paint. To Studinsky, steps through. No, she traveled. Coach Chaplin can't believe it. He thought the step through was clean. It was close. Either way, it is turnover number 23 for Waupaca, 20 for Wrightstown. Chance to get a 2-possession lead here. Kaya Like to Briley DeRocher. Pass. Right wing. There's it tipped, and Bouchard jumps it and steals. Draws contact, fades away. Too strong. Rebound to Waymeyer, and she is going to be fouled. Second foul on DeRocher. So Rosie Waymeyer shooting 2 more free throws, 7 and 8 for her. First one is no good. That one off to the left. Second one off to the left as well. Rebound. Pinballs run off his legs. And Kling can't hang on to it. It's going to go to Wrightstown. Again, a reminder, this is just game 1 of 2 tonight. Again, it'll be a separate stream for the boys' game. It'll be about 15 minutes following the conclusion of this one. There's one tipped, almost stolen. Peters back to Kyle Like. Mid lane going up. DeRocher scoops it up and in. 8 points for Briley DeRocher. One coming off the bench, and it's a 5-point lead for Wrightstown again. Bouchard. Tuma didn't go to it, and the turnover again. Caldwell. Run out, left-handed layup, good. 12 for Colwell. 43-36 now. Timeout Waupaca. It's a full. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. We'll be back after these two messages from some of our great sponsors on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca is our hometown, and every hometown needs a pharmacy they can depend on. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy goes far beyond filling prescriptions, offering health supplements, and providing immunizations. They provide proactive health tests, wellness programs, a full front-end gift and boutique area, and even long-term care solutions. No matter your needs, Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy has you covered. Learn more at hometownpharmacyrx.com. Waupaca Hometown Pharmacy, our family, caring for your family.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Bopping along to some Elton John from the movie Tommy, Pinball Wizard, covering the Who. Waupaca will have the basketball. Inbound goes to Bouchard in the backcourt. We're back underway. 7-point lead for Wrightstown, 43-36. Peyton 2, one dribbling over to Haley Bouchard. Bouchard, 13 points, leads the way for Waupaca over top Rosie Waymar, and she's going to draw the foul. Number 5 on the Wrightstown Tigers team here in the second half, and the second on Ella Fondry. Inbound on the baseline for Peyton Tuma. Inbound over the top. Tipped and stolen. Ella Verbatim. Back on the floor. Takes it herself. Goes through contact. No good. Rebound Waymar. Waymar with her 7th rebound of the game. Bouchard over to Kling. Poked away, and there's another turnover. Verbatim with another steal. Takes it herself off to the right side. No good again. Rebound Waymar. Bouchard pull-up elbow jumper is no good. Bounces over the backboard and out of bounds. As Josie Nickel will check it, as will Ava Whittle. Kling and Studinsky will get a break. So it'll be Bouchard, Tuma, Whittle, Nickel, and Waymire. Verbatim, Colwell, Like, Peters, and Fondry, the starting 5 for Wrightstown on the floor now in the final 4.5 minutes. Tigers lead by 7. Hard baseball pass to Kyle Like. Verbatim steps through, pulls up the mid-range jumper off to the right. Rebound to Josie Nickel. Her 4th rebound of the game. Steps through and is drawing a foul, and she'll go to the line. Comets getting to the line consistently in this game. It'll be the 4th foul on Kyle Like. Josie Nickel, a 71% free throw shooter. First one, though, is short and no good. Second free throw for Josie Nickel. That one is good. 6 points for Nickel in the game. As DeRocher will check in for Like. Lead is 6 with 4:15 remaining. To the corner it goes, Verbatim. Block-to-block pass, but Tuma jumps the passing lane, tipped out of bounds to Waupaca. Chance to chip back into this one, maybe making one possession game. Tuma. Nickel now on the right wing. Long skip to Tuma. She'll take a three. That's going to be banking off. No good. Rebound, Whittle, no. Whittle tussling, but she can't get the board. And then there's going to be a foul called on Waupaca. That'll be the first foul on Peyton Tuma. Team sixth. So next foul, both teams will be in the bonus. Grace Peters. Bounce into the wing. Verbatim pass tipped and stolen by Whittle. Ava Whittle. Little runner, too strong. Rebound, volleyball out of bounds. Off of Waupaca. It'll go back to Wrightstown. As Fondry over to Peters. Comets with a little bit of pressure at half court. Now they try and jump trap. And going to be tipped out of bounds by Tuma. DeRocher was on the baseline, on the sideline, and turns it over. Mid-paint, Waymeyer going around, high floater, no good. Rebound though to Whittle, right back to Nickel, and she's going to draw the foul. Number 3 on DeRocher. Send Nickel to the line for a 1-and-1. Like will check in. As Nickel will shoot a pair, 2:56 to go. And she hits the front end. Lead down to 5. Waupaca making their hay at the free throw line in this one, chipping away when the clock is stopped. Nickel 2 for 2 there, 3 of 4. The game for 8 points on the night. As Fondry gets around Whittle, goes low, DeRocher around, and 1! Briley DeRocher with a big play there, draws the and 1, the foul on Rossi Waymeyer, her second, team 7th. DeRocher a 41% foul shooter. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it goes to Waupaca, but we're going to take a look at the replay of that bucket here by DeRocher. Big thanks to Wheelers for the instant replay here in this one. So it goes to Waupaca after the out-of-bounds play, and Bouchard has one knocked away, but gets it back off of DeRocher. Underhand to Peyton Tuma. Right back to Bouchard. She'll take the 3. That's going to be too long. Rebound bouncing off the board to Nickel. Fading away, too strong. Rebound there to Verbatim. Over to Kyle Like. 2:18 to go. Fondry. Colwell. And Wrightstown will bring it back out and run some clock up by 6. DeRocher. Mid-paint touch, Fondry trying to get around. Pivots away, fading away. Banks it up and in. 8 points for Ella Fondry. The lead is 8 with 2 minutes to go. Wrightstown looking to get their 6th win in a row. And Tuma has it knocked out of bounds by Like. It'll stay with Waupaca. Minute 53. Waupaca down to 1 timeout as Stadinsky will check back in for Nickel. Inbound underneath. And it bounced off Stadinsky, then off of Tuma, who's trying to dodge it out of bounds, and it's turned right back over. As here comes Bosley back on the floor for DeRocher. Bosley, I should say. Colwell. Runs into a triple team trap and a foul called on Waupaca. Or no, timeout was on the floor. Timeout. We'll do the same. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports. Final couple of minutes here. It's an 8-point lead for Wrightstown, the largest lead since it was 16-5. They've led the entire second half. They'll try and run the rest of this clock out. Minute 43 to go. Mallory Caldwell will inbounds, along with Verbatim, Bosley, and Fondry. Comets have Bouchard, Tuma, Whittle, Waymeyer, and Stadinsky. High pass across Colwell on the wing. Kip to Like. High post touch, Fondry underneath Bosley. Can't handle it. It's going to be turned over. A play that's one Wrightstown could afford to have happen. Bouchard, not there, has to bring it back out. Final 80 seconds, though. Comets got to score quick. They're running out of time. Tuma, free throw jumper. Bank not open there. Poked away and rebounded taken by Bosley. Verbatim was hit the final minute. Colwell, long skip pass. Finds Kaya Like, back to Verbatim. Comets got to start fouling soon, but Whittle can't be the one doing it. She's got 4. Long skip is going to be thrown away. A Wrightstown turnover. A chance for Waupaca. They got to get a quick bucket here, though. Get it back within 2 possessions. Whittle. Right back to Bouchard. Hard pass, Tuma. Bouchard step back, a deep 3. Almost banks it up and in. No good. Rebound taken there by Fondry, and she's fouled. The 8th rebound for Ella Fondry. And she will shoot a 1-and-1. Second foul on Peyton Tuma. Fondry, her first free throw attempt of the night. She's 46% on the season. That one gets the high, bouncing through. 9 points for Ella Fondry. Makes the lead 9. And all but puts this one out of reach. Second one is no good. Rebound to Bosley, and that may decide this one. And there, as Bouchard will foul and put Like at the line. She's 0 of 2 tonight. 50% on the season coming into the game. With 24 seconds left in the game. First one is no good. Rebound to Ava Whittle. 9-point game. 17 seconds left. Bouchard finds Tuma. And timeout, Waupaca. We'll keep things here. The Comets take their final timeout, down by 9 with 10 seconds left. See if we can get a quick look ahead for these two teams as what they have going forward. For the Waupaca Comets, they will next have Fox Valley Lutheran come to town. That's going to be Tuesday night. We'll have that one for you guys here next Tuesday. Then they'll go to Denmark next week. For the Wrightstown Tigers, on their way to their 6th straight win, they'll get to 8-4. They will be back home scheduled for Saturday. We'll see if that actually happens against Menasha. They'll be back in conference play on Tuesday night. They'll be hosting the Denmark Vikings. So 10.5 on the clock. (48-39) Wrightstown on their way to, again, win number 6 in a row. Put the Waupaca's losing streak over to 4. Bouchard, a high, deep arcing 3 is off to the left. Rebound poked out of bounds to Wrightstown with 5 seconds left. And this one is, looks like it's going to come to an end. We'll see if they put any sort of pressure on. Coach just says, Coach calls it off. Inbound over the top to Fondry, 2-1 game. Your final score, 48-39 Wrightstown. Stay tuned, we'll be back in about 15 seconds after these words from Waupaca Foundry to wrap things up here on Zaleski Sports. Back here with your Waupaca Foundry post-game show to jumpstart your career. Go to jobs@waupacafoundry.com. A quick wrap-up here. Your final score, again, 48-39 in favor of Wrightstown, leading all scorers with 13 points. Ella Verbatim tied with Haley Bouchard. Other double-figure scores, 12 for Mallory Colwell, 10 for Briley DeRocher, 12 for Rosie Waymeyer, then 8 for Nickel, 9 for Fondry. Your top scorers in this one. Again, Wrightstown gets their 6th win in a row, gets to 8-4 and 7-2 in conference play. Waupaca drops to 3-12, their 4th straight loss, 2-7 in conference play. That being said, we're going to wrap things up here. Again, check out, it'll be a new stream in just a couple of moments. It will be the boys' side, Waupaca and Wrightstown. That's coming up next on Zaleski Sports.